In this video, we will present the space fill, a new fill type that is available in the array fill type. Our innovative space fill type utilizes copies of a shape to create a unique fill pattern for a different shape area. The copies are scaled and rotated randomly to add dimension and texture to your design. Let's see how it works. Suppose that we have this star, and we want to fill this heart shape with a star. First, we need to select both the star shape and the heart, and then click on the array type under the Fill section from the Properties bar. Just like that, the heart is filled with a star shape in a patterned way. Now, if we go to Properties bar and set the fill pattern to Space Fill, we get this beautiful random effect. Space Fill gives the designs a dynamic and flowing look. The usual array properties and the fill placements are presented in separate videos. At this point, we will present only those properties which actively affect space fill placement. Most values of the parameters that you can adjust are percentages. This means that the value is a percentage of the initial object size, which was used to create the array fill. For example, if spacing value is set to 40%, the spacing between the objects will be 40% of the object's initial size. Using the rotation, the repeats are randomly rotated clockwise or counterclockwise. Specify the rotation of the repeats in degrees, and all repeats will be rotated at those degrees. The scale parameter will scale the initial size of the array object along with all its repeats. If you decrease the scale percentage value, the array objects will be scaled down and the repeats will be increased. Conversely, if you increase the scale percentage value, the array objects will be scaled up and the repeats will be decreased. The spacing parameter specifies the distance between the repeated objects within the array. Have in mind that the spacing may not be entirely precise, as the objects have different sizes and they have to fit in a specific enclosed shape. The minimum and maximum size parameters define the minimum and the maximum size of the copies. The software will start making copies in various sizes, beginning from the smaller size and moving up gradually to the maximum size. That is all about the available properties. One more thing we need to mention is that when using separate two objects, each repetition becomes a separate object, so we can manage them individually. For example, I will select those in sections using the lasso selection, and I'll give each section a different color. Just like that, I have created this beautiful multicolor random effect.